Welcome to the graduating ceremonies for the class of 2023. Will you please stand for the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance? Gentlemen, will you please remove your caps? Our junior ROTC is here with our honor guard. The pledge will be led by Mr. Kenan Joshua Rigelow, and the national anthem will be played by senior band members Marlon Gutierrez, Kylie Pate, Gabriela Vasquez, and Layla Thompson.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. This is a celebration of graduation for the Gilmer High School class of 2023. This event is an important milestone in the lives of these young people and in the lives of those who have supported them, nurtured them, and taught them. We ask that you recognize these moments together this evening with your solemn attention. Our goal is to honor these seniors, marking an end to a portion of their lives and an important beginning to the remainder. Please help us be sure that every parent and family member has a chance to hear their graduate's name when it is called tonight. You can help us with that by making sure your cell phones are turned off and you refrain from distractions such as shouting or using noise-making devices. Thank you. The class of 2023 has over 100 students graduating as distinguished graduates with performance acknowledgments. These seniors earned 246 industry-based certifications, have a total of 291 college credit hours, and received over $1.6 million in scholarships. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Eric Jens Nelson as he delivers our opening remarks.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us here together and for being present with us for the graduation of the Gilmer High School class of 2023. We humbly come before you this evening with hearts filled with gratitude for those family and friends in the stadium who have supported us over the years, for the teachers, administrators, and support staff, for our coaches, bus drivers, custodians, and those who have prepared our meals. So many have poured into us and invested in our education. We are indeed thankful. We acknowledge that we are all in a journey and that many of us are holding difficult things tonight. You see us and walk with us in grief and sorrow, as well as in our joy. We are thankful that you are with us in all things. Please bless our time together and be our light and guide both tonight and in the days that lie ahead. We ask all of these things in Jesus' name, amen.
Good evening. It is my privilege to introduce the 2023 Gilmer High School Salutatorian, Kaylin Grace Miles, with an overall GPA of 4.492. Kaylin has earned the honor of being named Salutatorian of the class of 2023. This plaque is an award to give her recognition for her achievements. Congratulations, sweetie.
Fellow friends, classmates, families, acquaintances, I have a confession to make. I've written and rewritten this speech at least 15 times by now. I can never find the right words to say. Anything I did write didn't sound like me. So I talked with many people, and one conversation in particular stuck with me. I had just gotten home from work and decided that I was done trying to write my speech, that it was good enough, and that as long as I made someone laugh, my speech was fine. So I didn't worry with it anymore. I sent it to Miss Kemp and to my best friend, Esme, and I waited. Not 3 minutes later, my phone started blowing up. I got messages from Esme about how short it was and how it sounded nothing like me. But then she said something that startled me. Most of our class doesn't know the real us. And she's completely right. I've spent years perfecting the mold that I fit around certain people by acting a certain way or liking certain things to fit in better. The truth is, this graduation is bittersweet. Few of you have seen the real me, and so it's even harder to say goodbye to those that have never seen the mold. I'm an introvert. I hate fish. I love to read. Texting is a chore. Colors confuse me. I love getting gifts, even though my reactions are always awkward. Chocolate ice cream is good, but vanilla is better. I'm extremely competitive, and I'm terrified of failure. I have more relationships with my teachers than my peers, and I'm okay with that. Chick-fil-A is mid, and strawberry milk is disgusting. When I get stressed, I cry and drink ice water. I laugh at my own jokes. I procrastinate everything I do, and I hate country music so much. As you can see, there are many facets to my personality, but sharing these with you doesn't equate to a salutatorian speech. I was told that I could speak on just about anything as long as I showed the school in a good light, which isn't really a problem for me. I had some amazing teachers and some really great opportunities. So here are some things I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna miss taking long road trips for speaking events where Miss Witt made us recite our speeches at least 100 times. I'm gonna miss being in a meat cooler and getting yelled at by Mr. Cahee for missing far too many retail ID cuts. I'm gonna miss Friday nights, even though I hated marching so much. I'm gonna miss hearing Mr. Gray tell us about piss and vinegar. I'm gonna miss Mrs. Johnson's curly handwriting on the side of my essays. I'm gonna miss my nerdy talks with Miss Katie about the physiology of the human body. I'm gonna miss our class discussions in Miss Russell's. I'm gonna miss Pat's kumbaya circles. I'm gonna miss playing Blicket and Mr. Dickinson cheating by joining the games then winning every time. I'm gonna miss my friends that saw the real me and accepted me for who I am. My speech still isn't very long, but it feels so much more real. It isn't everything I wanted it to be either. I wanted my speech to be some extended metaphor that touched every person here tonight. I wanted it to be memorable and lyrical. At one point, I even wanted it to be petty. I'm glad that it turned out like this, though. Just me. So, class of 2023, congratulations to you all. And remember to stay true to yourself. Thank you.
We are thankful tonight to have our school board members with us tonight. At this time, I would like to introduce the Gilmer Independent School District Board of Trustees. Mr. Mark Skinner, President. Mr. Kenny Southwell, Vice President. Mrs. Gloria King. Mr. John Dean. Mrs. Lula Johnson. Mr. Jeff Murray. Mr. Larry Montgomery. Also with us tonight is the Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Rick Albritton. I would also like to present to you the Gilmer High School Teacher of the Year, Miss Sue Witt. Graduating with the highest honors with an overall grade point average of a 4.590, it is my privilege to introduce the 2023 Gilmer High School Valedictorian, Miss Esmeralda Espinoza Rambo. This plaque is awarded in recognition of this great achievement. Congratulations.
Hello. Faculty members, fellow classmates, friends, and family, thank you all for coming. We have all counted down the days. Now it's here, but it's so melancholy. I'm happy for all that I have accomplished and for all of the relationships I've built while at this school, but I feel that I can speak for all of us when I say we're both excited and scared for being a real adult, and that we're all dreading the bill paying that accompanies adulthood. Many of you know me one of two ways: an academic or an artistic/musical tryhard. While typically taken with a negative connotation by this generation, both of those titles are technically completely accurate. However, being a part of the organizations associated with said tryhardedness is something that I take immense pride in. Academically, I could not be more proud to say that I am in this position. But aside from the rank on my transcript, I think it's time to say thanks to the people that are truly behind that number. Teachers. Where does everyone think surgeons, lawyers, and other careers got their schooling? From teachers. If it weren't for teachers, we would be nowhere near as successful as we all are. Not only through the literal teaching, but the relationships that teachers form with students are unforgettable. I had originally written this speech as a thank you letter to every teacher I've had since moving here, but I quickly realized that 11 pages and 30 paragraphs of thank yous isn't really a speech, and it's too personal. However, I know each of us can name at least one teacher that has changed our lives for the better, and I feel that needs to be recognized. So thank you, teachers, for all you do, both in and out of the classrooms. It does not go unnoticed, and we love y'all. Now, for the artistic part of my label, the band and art departments. Both of these programs have impacted me immensely over the past 4 to 7 years. Every person I've met from both of these departments has become my friend one way or another. The amount of lessons you can learn from both band and art is insane. Through the art program, students can learn that patience with both a piece and themselves is a virtue, how to express themselves through a visual piece of art, and above all else, color theory. Sorry, that probably wasn't as funny as I hoped it'd be. Now for band. Through this program, I have learned the value of black dots on a white page and to play them even if it's wrong, to a certain point. How to work towards large goals and how to work through the times that an audition doesn't end up in my favor. I have learned how to make friends with the most amazing people anyone could meet, and above all else, I have learned how to truly slay. For these things, I say thank you to everyone involved with the Gilmer art and band departments. Aside from school, there are some people that I need to thank. Thank you to Kaylin Miles for always being by my side. We've gotten to live out our freshman year dream of being number 1 and 2, and I could not be more proud of us. Thank you to Jonathan, Mr. Jody, Miss Tana, Nana, and Pawpaw for always supporting me and having my back. I would not be the same without y'all. Thank you to Eric, Marie, and Joseph Nelson for always making sure that I'm taken care of. And finally, a special thank you to the Rigelows for their role in my life. Not only are Mr. Kenny and Miss Jennifer Rigelow my bosses, but they have become some of the people that I look for in the audience at both football games and band concerts. Their support means the world to me. Thanks to Braden for always being a light and for supporting Andy and hooking us up with stickers. Thank you to Kenan for his never-ending help in pre-cal and AP calculus, but even more, thanks for being my friend. The biggest thank you to Grayson Rigelow for reaching out about clarinet lessons. You saved me this year, kid. I couldn't be the leader, student, or person I am today without you. So again, thank you for everything. To Uncle Eddie, Aunt Brittany, and Selena, and Sesk, thank you for being here for me. Never have I had a big event and y'all not be there. Even though y'all live in DeKalb, y'all are always here. Lena, thanks for being the little cousin I made YouTube videos with and for doing my makeup for prom the past 2 years. Yeah, she was 12 and 13. Uncle Eddie and Aunt Brittany, y'all are the reason my mom had the chance to rebuild her life after my father happened. You are the two people on that side of my family that I have always been able to count on. Aunt Brittany, anytime I hear yelling at an event, I know you and Mama have found each other in the crowd, and I could not be more grateful, even though I don't always show it. Uncle Eddie, you have been way more of a father than mine could ever be. I am blessed to have you as a father figure. Thank you all for always supporting me and encouraging me through both academics and all of my extracurricular activities. Now it's time to move away from school completely. This is the real hard part, thanking the family I live with. I'm going to start with my brother Andy. For those of you that don't know, Andy is 110% my partner in crime. Though I know I seem to expect too much out of him, it's only because I believe that he is capable of far more than I've ever seen achieved before. Andy has listened to me cry about everything from grades to boys, humbles me when needed, tells me when to get my crap together, but above all, he loves and supports me unconditionally. He is the reason I am who I am. My want to provide an amazing role model for him has been one of my top motivations throughout my life. It is because of him that I can speak publicly and the reason I can accept criticism. Remember the whole "he keeps me humble" thing? All of this to say, thank you, Andy. You have been my brother, cart partner, and best friend for the past 14 years, and you are one of the 2 people I'm saddest to leave. I'm going to miss driving you everywhere, even though I've complained about it loads. Thank you for always believing in me and keeping me humble. I love you. Now, the paragraph that everyone who's spoken to me about this speech has been waiting for. The paragraph that ended up being roughly a page, sorry, Miss Johnson, about my mom. My mom, Jackie Rambo, is my ultimate best friend. Everyone that knows me knows this. What everyone doesn't know is our story. My mom had me when she was 17. She graduated a year earlier than she was supposed to and gave up being her class's valedictorian. She did this so that I would have the chance to be valedictorian. She still went to college, reading history books to me as a baby, which is why I think I hate history so much now. She got a job, joined the Air Force, became a college librarian, and above all, she's been the best mom that a kid could have. I won't get too far into it, but my mom is the reason I didn't grow up in an abusive household. She has sacrificed so much for me, and I cannot express my gratitude enough. Everyone hears her in the audience or crowd of every event that I'm part of, and by now, everyone in every district that Gilmer has been a part of knows her voice. There are so many adjectives for her, but just to name a few, she's compassionate, intelligent, powerful, strong, courageous, sometimes hilarious, thoughtful, and above all, an amazing person. She has spent over half of her life giving me the best opportunities and exposure to different literatures, forms of art, etc. It is through these things that I think my mom was trying to give me loads of role models to look up to. But despite having amazing role models, such as Mr. Eric Gray and Brandon Garman, I don't think she ever realized that the person I've been trying to be is her. So thank you, Mom, for your constant videotaping my performances, enforcing discipline in our household, the personality you've passed down to me and Andy, and above all else, thank you for always supporting me in every single thing I do. I hope that I have made you and Andy proud. You two are the driving force behind my motivation, and I could not be here without y'all. I love you two more than anything. Thank you.
Mr. Rick Albritton, assisted by School Board President Mark Skinner, will present honor cords to the top 10% of the class of 2023. At this time, honor graduates, please rise. Once your name is called, please step forward to receive your honor cord. Esmeralda Espinoza Rambo. Kaylin Grace Miles. Kylie Ryan Pate. Addison Kate Walker. Kenan Joshua Rigelow. Madison Angelise Lansdale. Eric Jens Nelson. Paisley Christine Marie Lowry. Madison Nicole Perkins. Landry Hope Pritchett. Kaylee Bree Dixon. McKenna Marie Connitz. Samantha Carol Wright. Faith Lee Gilbreth. Paula Juliana Witham. Caroline Michelle Dean. Faith Irene Kaczynski.
Y'all may have a seat. This year, Gilmer High School has had 100 distinguished graduates. These students had to qualify by taking a minimum of 12 college hours and earning at least a 3.0 GPA in their college courses, scoring a 3 or higher on their advanced placement exam, scoring a 29 or higher on their ACTs, scoring a 1350 or higher on their SATs, or earning a nationally recognized industry-based certification. Some students are not listed in the program due to receiving their name and certification after the printed deadline. These students chose to participate in coursework above and beyond the traditional graduation requirements. Will all distinguished graduates please stand at your seat and be recognized at this time? Congratulations, good job.
I'm going to go off script for just 1 second. I know that's scary. But when we were calling honor graduates, there's a mistype in the script, and I want to make sure we get it right. So will Miss Samantha Carol Wynn please stand up? Congratulations, Sammy. We said the wrong last name. You didn't even know it, did you? Sammy Wynn, congratulations. At this time, we would like to honor and thank all of the graduates who have made a selfless commitment to serve in the United States Armed Forces. Please rise at this time and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening and welcome once again to the 2023 commencement ceremonies for Gilmer High School. Thank you, Mr. Albritton, Gilmer ISD Board of Trustees, family, friends, and colleagues for being here to recognize these amazing young men and women for their accomplishments tonight. Class of 2023, tonight my heart swells with pride, with love for each of you and for your future. You see, I had the privilege of being your principal at Gilmer Intermediate as well as here this year at the high school for your senior year. And when I think back to our time together when you were 5th and 6th graders, just 10, 11, maybe 12 years old, I just smile. But oh my, the drama back in those days. Remember? He doesn't like my shoes, and she doesn't want to be my friend today. Then I think about all of you rough and rowdy boys when you were just learning to be competitive, learning what it meant, and not knowing yet how to turn it on and off when you left the football field. And even back then, we could all see the success ahead of each of you. Let's face it, we all knew that Rowan was going to be a beast on the field. And that Madison would one day shine at the National Science Fair. And what about Jaden Adams? Showing off all of his backflips at lunch at Gilmer Intermediate. Now a UCA cheer coach. And who would have ever guessed Jose Gavea, his senior year, would basically be running the high school? What are we going to do without you next year in the front office, Jose? Not sure. And just look at you now, the class of 2023. You are some of the most amazing, respectful, kind-hearted, and talented young men and women to ever graduate Gilmer High School. As you sit here tonight, one last time as classmates, I want to challenge you to live your life to the fullest. 1, be curious. Have a strong desire to continue to learn and grow, to seek out challenges and new experiences, to ask questions and explore what life has to offer each of you. Secondly, be fearless. Take risk. Say yes to things that may scare you. Embrace your failures and be ready to change the world. Third, be inspiring. Take charge and lift others up. Encourage them. Be the positive influence that changes someone's life. And finally, more than anything, be thankful. Thankful to all who have supported you and to those who will support you in your future. Thankful for the relationships you have created that will carry on a lifetime. Thankful to the coaches and the sponsors who pushed you to be your best when you thought you couldn't give anymore. Thankful to your teachers who saw how brilliant you were even when you didn't see it at the time. Thankful to your parents who have always believed in you, always had your back, and always been your biggest fan. Class of 2023, the sky is the limit. You are ready to take on the world in whatever path you have chosen. But always remember that we will be here for you and that we love you at Gilmer High School. We hope that you walk away tonight with a sense of pride for your accomplishments, your school, your community, and most importantly, a sense of pride for the wonderful young men and women you have become. But know that this is just the beginning of something special for each of you. I leave you tonight with a quote from one of my favorites, Coach Tony Dungy. Life's about the journey, mine and yours, the lives we can touch, the legacy we can leave, and the world we can change for the better. Parents, thank you for allowing me to serve your child. It has been an honor. Class of 2023, I love you. You have forever touched my heart, and I thank you. Congratulations, and go Buckeyes. And now, Mr. Albritton, I present you the class of 2023 and certify that they have met the requirements for graduation as set forth by the state of Texas and the Board of Trustees of the Gilmer Independent School District. Would the first row please rise?
Esmeralda Espinoza Rambo. Kaylin Grace Miles. Kylie Ryan Pate. Addison Kate Walker. Kenan Joshua Rigolo. Madison Angelise Lansdale. Eric Jens Nelson. Paisley Christine Marie Lowry. Madison Nicole Perkins. Landry Hope Pritchett. Kaylee Bree Dixon. McKenna Marie Conitz. Samantha Carol Wynn. Faith Lee Gilbreth. Paula Juliana Witham. Caroline Michelle Dean. Faith Irene Kaczynski.
Jaden Christopher Adams. Emily Cheyenne Allison. Michaela Dawn Altis. Damian Matthew Amaya. Lauren Elizabeth Andrist. Asher Felix Gabriel Arispe. Abigail Ann Arrington. Juan Alonzo Beza. Stone Cody Bates. Jackson Alexander Beck. Adamaris Jasmine Blas Borja. Cade Ryan Bowman. David Todd Branscombe. Calicia Olivia Bray. Raul Ivan Brasino. Kevion Malik Brinkley. Bryce DeLon Kelt Camp.
Rajane Rapunza Kennedy. Jessica Jasmine Cervantes. Brian Shapina. Sedadra Sakela Christian. Michael Edward Colbert. Claire Brianne Cole. Travis Reed Colley. Leonel Cornejo Martinez. Carmela Louise Abigail Crow. Clarabella Helen Crow. Kristen Jolie Danner. JC Page Davis. Justin Lane Denton. Elizabeth Nicole Ditson. Caleb Leopard Dodd. Angelia Mackenzie Dove. Lily Ann Dowell.
Colton Nelson Drake. Holly Lynn Dudley. Earl Connor Scott Dunn. Zachary Jason Easley. Sergio Echeverria. Aviana Jeanette Fletcher. Charlie Danielle Flores. Rowan Deshaun Fluellen. Andre Fluellen Jr. Sandra Pasca Gouray. Giselle Ann Garza. Hunter Dean Gee. Jose Govea Segura. Brooklyn Danielle Granville. Clinton Cadence Gray. Ty Matthew Griffin. Anna E. Natalia Guerrero.
Christopher Raphael Guillen. Eureka Giselle Ana Iris Guillen. Marlon Gutierrez. Amarian Zarel Hamilton. Cade Aaron Hart. Harlan Paisley Hart. Ashton Brandish Haynes. Connor Reese Heflin. Brianna Mackenzie Heamy. Dylan Cole Henson. Rainey Isabel Howell. Laura Alyssa Hudson. Caitlin Leanna Hunter. Araceli Isabel Ibarra. Kendall Jacarius Jackson. Jordan James Johnson. Kylie Noel Johnson.
Kaylin Pierce Johnston. Ethan Dwayne Jones. Seth Cooper Jordan. Ian Houston Jordan. Garrett Lane Kinnemer. Mackenzie Leanne Knight. Alexia Jolie Kolk. Hunter William Lane. Savannah Brooke Langford. Landon Christopher Manning. Ava Alicia Jean Martinez. Javarian Marquise Martin. Majorie Matoff Martinez. Peyton Shea Martin. Kaylee Ann Nicole McAllister. Julie Christine McLaughlin. Darwin Hosua Mahia Cartu. We're going to try that again. Darwin Hosua Mejia Cartagena.
Alyssa Brianna Mendoza. Jennifer Mendoza Nunez. Jose Joseph Mercado. Shaden Blaine Moore. Hannah Faith Morgan. Dustin Wade Morrow. Lillian Faith Moses. Landon Wayne Musselman. Natalie Ordonez. Omero Arona. Carson Shane Parker. Braxton James Patty. Sarah Michelle Phillips. Ethan Winton Phillips. James Otis Pierce. Joe Storm Plata. Elazar Simei Posada.
Aaliyah Charity Grace Potichko. Gracie June Privet. Alexiana Mackenzie Pullen. Braden Michael Rash. Dylan Madison Ray. Aaron Isidro Rodriguez. Aurelius Miles Rutherford. Alva Giselle Sanchez. Braden Cole Seymour. Shaylee Kai Seymour. Leora Grace Schuler. Jose Antonio Silva. Alicia May Skinner. Brooklyn Alexandra Smith. Nicholas Alexander Smith. Roberto Vela Sock. Maria de Los Angeles Soto.
Dakota Shane Spurger. Rachel Lynn Summerhill. Lindsay Ellen Swanson. Araya Camise Tave. Ethan Owens Tefteller. Faye Wood Terrell. Natalie Brianne Thomas. Landon Jefferson Blaine Thompson. Layla Renee Thompson. Alexander Torres Aviles. Jazelyn Giselle Valdez. Braden Scott Van Zant. Gabriela Alexis Vasquez. Joe Lawson Vestal. Kaylee Grace Vicente. Madison Hope Vicente. Joey Michelle Wagner.
Matthew Lee Wallace. Braylon Decorian Ward. Peyton Caroline Warren. Emily Elizabeth Watson. Avery Paul Weaver. Caleb Alexander Webb. Taven Ashton Quinn Webb. Bridget Cheyenne Wilkerson. Christopher James Williams. Taylor Elise Williams. Ileana Faith Wilson. Tyson Malik Wilson. Samantha Grace Wright. Skylar Raylyn Yazell. Clarissa Ebeth Zarate.
Our closing remarks will be given tonight by Miss Madison Nicole Perkins.
Fellow graduates, graduation has been a long time coming. Through our 13 years together, we have been able to grow, mature, and now we are about to embark on a journey to tackle the real world. To sum up our emotions during high school, we have felt happy, free, confused, and lonely all at the same time. Although I feel like these feelings will not be our first time encountering these emotions, I'm glad we got to experience them for the first time together. As we begin our individual paths, let us not forget the values and virtues instilled to us during our time here. Like how time can heal most anything. Let us be a shining light to those around us, spreading kindness, love, and empathy in every step we take. Let us make a positive impact on the world and leave an indelible mark. Graduation marks the end of one chapter, but it also is the start of an age. Let us be proud of our peers and excited for our futures. All of our plans look different, like Rowan is playing D1 football. Kaylin Miles is going to college to be a neurosurgeon, and we have multiple classmates joining the military to serve our country. Through our plans, long live all the magic we made. Although we're about to turn our tassels and toss our caps, the scary news is we're on our own now. But the cool news is we're on our own now. I'm so proud of you. I'm rooting for you, and I'm praying for you. Also, if you haven't caught on, my entire speech is made up of Taylor Swift lyrics. Thank you, and congratulations.
All right, one last time, we're going off script. I did get permission this time. All right, so we had a student, Miss Erickson, can you come back out? Mr. Albritton, will you please make your way back? I'm probably going to embarrass him for a minute, but we had a student, and you guys know when nature calls, nature calls. But we are not going to leave tonight without him getting his diploma. Big round of applause for Mr. Jose Joseph Mercado. please come get your diploma. Thank you, Ms. Erickson and Mr. Albritton. Graduates, will you please stand? Graduates, you may now turn your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2023. Parents, families, and friends, thank you once again for being here tonight. And at this time, you may enter the field and congratulate your graduate.